Check this one out.
What does it say? It says NASCAR Benny Circles. But above that it says, Benny, I drew a circle around myself. That's pretty neat.
There you go. We had some great signs around here today. Race fans with some very emphatic and patriotic messages as well. Welcome back to Dover Downs. Alan Bestwick, Benny Parsons, Wally Dallenbach just past halfway in the MBNA Cal Ripken Jr. 400. What a day for Jeff Gordon. He's been playing dodgeball all day.
He has missed so many wrecks already. He's missed 3 or 4 already. We're only just over halfway.
Well, we called it at the start, but we figured once he got to the front, he'd be safe, but it doesn't look like he's safe anywhere.
Let's go back and take a look at some of the things that Gordon has had to dodge so far today. It started very early in the race. Crash off of turn 2 involving Bill Elliott and Bobby Labonte. Slips through the middle of that one.
He goes right through the middle on lap 79. He makes some contact with the right rear of Ricky Craven's car and damages the left front fender.
So they go and get that one repaired. Then down the front stretch.
He makes contact with Ron Hornaday. The Hornaday car spins. And once again, Jeff Gordon misses another crash.
And then he had a lug nut fall off on a pit stop, went back to 18th in line, picked his way up through some traffic then. Boy, what a day.
Other than that, it's been a piece of cake today.
Yeah, no problem.
But there's a couple other cars on the racetrack that, you know, what we've seen, the 8 car, the 28, 88, they've been up front all day. But the 1 car, Kenny Wallace, is very, very fast. He's still a lap down. The 33 car, Joe Nemechek, he was a lap down. He got it back. And folks, if he can just somehow get his way up in the first 10, top 10, Nemechek will be heard from before the day's over.
Let's get out of pit road, Marty.
Well, Alan, I want to play this game with Wally again. Dave Blaney's up to 4, so how many tires do you think Dave Blaney took, Wally?
I got to go too, Marty.
How about none?
Okay,
I told Doug Randolph, his crew chief, I said, you're a brave man. He said, I didn't want to mess with it. We just got the car working finally. Jimmy Spencer took 2 tires. He's back in 6th place. Spencer's been very good, and Donnie Wingo, the crew chief, told me they've made it better on every stop, so they decided to take 2 tires. His feet are hot inside the car. That's the biggest problem for Spencer right now. And a lot of people saw Mike Skinner taking 2 tires. They were fairly successful with the 2 tires, and a lot of people also have taken notice of a lot of cautions today. So some guys taking some gambles and gaining a lot of track position.
Blaney was 19th before his stop. He's 4th now. Spencer was 15th, and he is 6th, and we're still under caution here at the Monster Mile. Cleanup continues here at Dover Downs International Speedway as NBC brings you the MBNA Cal Ripken Jr. 400. 8th caution of the race when Robert Presley crashed in turns 1 and 2. Let's check back in the garage with Matt Yoakum.
And Alan, the Daytona 500 winning driver Michael Walsh was back here in the garage area. Michael, first off, lap 2 crash in June. You had a great car here this time.
Yeah, we did. I'm real thankful for Slugger. He came on board last week at Richmond, and we ran real good there. And today we were going to be right. And I heard something bounce off the bottom of the car going into 1. I didn't, you know, you hear that a lot, like rubber. And I didn't think anything about it. Next thing I know, I'm backwards. So I guess I ran over something. The Spirit of America Chevrolet, as you see it over there, is a little wadded up, and that's sad. But Napa Auto Parts and all the folks behind us should be real proud of this team. Slugger's just really working hard with Steve Mill and the whole bunch. And I believe, I mean, you can't run like we did today and not know what you're doing. These guys know what they're doing, and we're putting it back together. And I hate that happen, man, because it can knock the steam out of the wind out of the sails. But in this case, I don't think it did. I think they're with me.
And a good update, good news from Jeremy Mayfield's camp. Chip Williams, his PR representative, says that Jeremy has been released from the local hospital. He does have some bruises, but besides that, CAT scans came back negative. All he has is a chipped tooth, so looks like Jeremy will be a little sore and paying a visit to his local dentist. Alan?
All right, Matt, that's good news for Jeremy Mayfield. Very hard crash back at lap 56. And after the trip to the hospital, he is doing okay. Half a lap from the restart. Bill Weber.
Alan, just wanted to finish up on Ken Schrader with the American flag car today, courtesy of M&M is taking all their decals off of it to salute the country. They've had a day where they've been too tight, too loose, too light, too tight and too loose. Then they softened it up too much on the left side, so they're battling back from that. They think one more pit stop and Schrader could have the best car on the track. Down 1 round on the track bar last time at 4 tires. And also keep an eye on the 19 at Casey Atwood. We talked about him. Last stop was 14.8. Had a quick conversation with car runner Ray Abraham. Thrilled with the way the team's running today. We're under green at Dover.
Remember that Dave Blaney in 4th got no tires on his pit stop. Jimmy Spencer got 2. He's in 6th.
I don't know about that no tire deal, BP, but we'll see.
Well, right now, Blaney's right in front of Tony Stewart, who got 4 on his car.
Remember, Blaney started way back in the 42nd position. There's Stewart. Led 1 time for 3 laps so far.
And there we see Blaney with a couple of car length lead on Tony Stewart. Here comes Jimmy Spencer with that 2-tire stop right in front of Kevin Harvick. And there comes Jeff Gordon back to the 8th position now. On board with Jeff Gordon as he goes down in turn 3. Back on the throttle. It looks like sounded like he was able to get back in the throttle pretty strong up in that corner.
You know, the thing that's got to make Gordon so wary, he's dodged all of this difficulty so far today, and he knows that this racetrack, it lurks every corner, every lap until the checkered flag. Everything he's dodged so far today, he's got that much still ahead of him.
Jimmy Spencer, those 2 tires. Jeff Gordon came off the corner, kind of like when he was behind Ron Hornaday.
This is 6th place, and Harvick's going to get it. Spencer to 7th, Gordon in 8th. The 11 of Brett Bodine is 1 lap down in 27th.
Spencer did not have the grip to keep his car on the bottom of the racetrack. Up in 3 and 4, let the car slip up. When he did that, Jeff Gordon tried to drive on the inside, did, and off turn 2 will take the spot.
Outside, clear, all clear.
Casey Atwood next in line to challenge Jimmy Spencer for a spot. But he's got the lap car of Brett Bodine between himself and Spencer. And the passing flag being shown to the lap car. This day couldn't have gone any more opposite the day Jeff Gordon had here in June in that race where he led all but 19 laps. 2nd place.
Dale Jr., the 8 car, trying to take it away from Dale Jarrett in 88. Can't quite get it done.
Jarrett's crew getting him off pit road just ahead of Dale Jr. on their last stop. Jr. has led so far 154 laps today. He has been the dominant driver. Took the lead at lap 3, and he's led most of the time.
Trying to get on the inside. Oh, he's got to run this time. He takes that spot away.
Clear, all clear. Paper's still there.
What do you say? Paper's still there?
Still there in the grill.
Oh, yeah. Here's a good look at it.
Right there right there.
Oh, that's a lot of that grill opening.
Yeah, it is, actually.
Dave?
And I just checked with his car chief again, Tony Ewing Jr. He told me that would help the car as far as turning in. A little more downforce there, but as long as it doesn't overheat.
And you know, we had that good close look on the front of that. They've got all of the lower grill opening blocked off with tape.
You see exactly, there is no air at all coming in the bottom. He's only dependent on that top grill for air. And is that enough to keep it cool? I doubt it.
You think Wilson's starting to get hot in there?
I bet Wilson is starting to sweat.
Wilson knows all about air.
Or lack thereof of air.
There, clear up, clear.
You remember the movie Wilson, the volleyball, with Tom Hanks. Well, Wilson's riding with Dale Jr. I don't think it's the Wilson. I think it's a Wilson replica.
It's a better looking Wilson. Much better looking.
Well, you said it looked like me.
Got me on that one.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead, tell me, Benny. I'm
We're
a
going to
big
talk about the
dummy.
19. Oh, you are a big dummy. The 19 to 25, Casey Atwood. Where's he running? 9th position. And the 25, you've been watching Nathan. He has been fast.
I had to watch. 25 car right before that last yellow was picking him off. He passed about 4 cars in 10 laps.
Nadu started 41st. He's into the top 10. Just behind him, Rusty Wallace. Sterling Marlin got a peek at Jeff Burton. All these cars on the lead lap. We've had so many cautions today, it's kept a lot of guys in the hunt. As fast as Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been running a lot of the day today, only one time did we get an extended green flag run where he caught the tail end of the field and started to put guys a lap down.
Check out the 19 car, Casey Atwood, how far he's behind Ricky Rudd. You see Rudd is the yellow circle. Atwood's the green one. You see he's 8 3/4 seconds behind.
Okay, you got it. You got it. Nice job. You got it.
Seymour Burton on the apron heading back to pit road.
And all of a sudden, the 25 car backed off dramatically. Rusty had to dive to the inside, it looked like, to avoid running the back off it. Now the car seems to be back up to speed again.
Wally, you're out here running lap after lap after lap. A lot of times you hear drivers talk about when a car wiggles, just gets an uncomfortable feeling going into the corner, they have to take a minute to regroup.
Yeah, especially if you don't know why it's happened. If you're doing the same exact thing lap after lap and all of a sudden the car gets sideways, you're not sure if you've got a tire going down or something broke. So you've got to kind of feel it out for a lap or two because you don't want to just say, well, it was nothing, and then go firing off the next corner and really be a problem. So it takes a lap or two to regroup.
And to get your heart beating again.
Yeah. Get some confidence back in that car when you go rocketing off into the corner. Jeff Burton started 22nd.
That's the 13th right now.
Steadily, if not spectacularly, on the lead lap and moving toward the front. Dave Blaney restarted 4th after getting no tires on that last stop. Marty?
Yeah, I think we may owe an apology to Doug Randolph, his crew chief, guys, because we really questioned that move. But I tell you, I've been watching Blaney's lap times. They're actually pretty good. Now, granted, Tony Stewart is catching him on the racetrack, as is Kevin Harvick. But his lap times are a little bit better than Jimmy Spencer's. Spencer took on 2 tires. Blaney took on none. So looks like right now the move was a good one.
And I'm going to question it always as a driver, because as a driver, I'm always going to want tires. But where you're going to see it come into play is about 20 or 30 laps before they have to make their next pit stop. Then we'll see how those tires are holding up.
142 laps to go in the MBNA Cal Ripken Jr. 400 at Dover.